All right, I just want to do a little short video of this 1986 Big Red 250 ES Survivor. It is non-restored, all original, but the tires and a few other little things that I had to replace. Super nice bike, in my opinion. It's a great running bike now. I've had it for maybe 4 or 5 months, and it's just basically taking up space here. So yeah, I just want to do a little video of it. And most of the people here on my YouTube and all that good stuff, you guys know that I specialize and do race bikes, 250Rs. And so this was my first 250 ES, and man, they are cool. They are super cool, especially if you have property, which I do not. I live here in the city, so really no need for me to have one. So let's go through the less unfortunate stuff, or less fortunate stuff rather. You can see that there's a little patina here on the tank, here and through there, and then there's a little bit of bow inside of here, you know, where the seat is supposed to be there touching, but no other dents or anything like that on the outside of the tank, and it is rust free inside the tank. And this sucker, see if we can see down in there, maybe. There you go. So really clean. I mean, there's a little bit of surface there, but I mean, that's what you're gonna have. But yeah, really clean inside the tank. Let's see, the rack has got a little bit of surface rust that someone went and painted and stopped that, but no bends on the rack at all. Let's see, get you a good view underneath here. I believe the frame had been painted at one time. I haven't seen any rust or anything like that on the frame at all. There's no rust anywhere, besides kind of those spots here, but it looks nice. They repainted everything. Like I said, no bends, and no bends on the front rack. It is perfect. Let's see, what else is kind of wrong with it, or just wear and tear. I have not replaced the front tire, but the front tire's got plenty of tread, holds air, all good. But it does have a plug here. I did replace the rear tires, got some new knobbies for the back. I also painted all 3 rims, and they're pretty nice. Original rims, original plastics. There's the original plastics. That's how you know they're original. Trunk, super good shape. Original stickers everywhere. I mean, it's super cool. Maybe probably wouldn't win any beauty pageants, but I think it's beautiful, especially for a Survivor. I can't think of anything else that I may bring up that I think that just isn't just regular, you know, being 37 years old. Oh, this is an 86, not the 85. So the 86 is a little bit more sought after. You can tell the difference by the gray seat, and this seat is the original seat with no rips or discoloration anywhere. Yeah, I can't think of anything else that I should bring up. So let's get on to the good stuff. So I have replaced it with a new Japanese carburetor right in there. At some point it has got a new starter. That starter is new, and it looks like the wiring into the I assume a coil is new. OEM. So I put a new carb on. It's had a complete oil change and filter change. New tires in the back. Obviously, I stated that I replaced the or I painted the rims, and I had to put a new ignition in, and this is a Honda ignition. The other one, it was kind of being faulty, so I didn't skimp on any of the parts. I never do. I don't know if you can get that. So yeah, it's Honda keys, Honda ignition. So that should last another 37 years. What else have I had to do? Gosh. New battery. I put a new battery in. I have an extra battery here. It charged right up. It was just dead. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just buy a new one. So that's a new gel battery. You got new fuel lines, new filter on it. Yeah, it didn't need much. Just really a lot of the expensive maintenance that hadn't been done because it is expensive. All your rubbers, your factory rubbers are still on here. Even in here, this headlight, I don't know if, for those of you that haven't seen how this works, so that unplugs there. If you're in a bad spot or you need to spotlight something, this comes off. And then you have a shit ton of wire right there that you can, walk with it, whatever you need to see. And so all of this is in really good shape also. There we go. And just like that, it's back on. Even the factory rubber coating, I don't know if you can see that here, is still on the levers. This is all factory rubber coating they put on there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's, in good shape, in my opinion, especially with all the maintenance I just got done on it, and I'm probably missing some things. And I cleaned everything up, cleaned all this up to make sure that wasn't leaking. It has no leaks whatsoever. This is probably the coolest thing on it. That's the factory sticker that the dealership put on it when it was sold. So it was sold out of Marshall, Texas. H&W Honda. So that's still on there. It's pretty, I think that's just super cool. I like stuff like that. So yeah, man, it runs super good, especially with those tires on the back now. It doesn't drag as much. It had these big tractor tires on before, and I couldn't, and one was not holding air as good as I'd like it to be. So when I went with the knobbies, it doesn't drag as much. You can get up to a better speed. I've just kind of cruised around the neighborhood a little bit, but yeah, super nice. Keys on. That's your neutral. Your choke works. I went through all of that. If you need it, I haven't really needed it. And so here's your start button, your on and off switch, headlights, all that good stuff. Just like that. And it'll start like that every time. And it runs really well now. Super well. And it looks good, I think. In my opinion, I don't get the fancy restorations on these bikes because they were kind of made to work, and you can't really, you're not really going to just take this out and, fly up and down the street on it every once in a while, on a restored bike. As much as you would a 250R, something like that. So, yeah, it's ready for work. Ready to cruise around. Everything works. Brakes are all good. I'll hop on this sucker. So, your reverse, push that down, pull back, boom. And then you can just let go. And then down, or rather up, back in neutral, and another one up, you're going. Back in neutral. Yeah, it's a nice bike. I found it to be pretty interesting. Honda, it probably cost them a fortune to make this thing. The back convertible's up. You know, you have a trunk. You got a light that you can, you know, take off as a spotlight. Your hitch back here, just a bunch of stuff. And then behind this panel here is a kicker in case your battery goes dead on you. And all that works. I've tested all of that. Your decompression cable with that kicker works, so it won't kick back and break your foot off. So just a really good running bike now. I'm pretty proud of it. Well, that's it. That's the 1986 250ES Big Red. And it is all original. Oh, there's a little hairline crack right here. I forgot about that. That is the only thing on all the plastics, front and back, that I could find on it. And I looked high and low. So, yeah, that's all.